welcome to Raith Rovers. Kyle, it's absolutely fantastic to have your company, and indeed your footballing skills are going to be in show here at Starks Park. How does it feel to be a Rovers player?
Aye, it was good just to get it over the line. Been waiting on it for a few days now and got the all clear for Kelly, so can't wait to get started really.
How did the deal come about? You say it's been kicking about for a few days, a week or so?
The interest from the gaffer. I knew I worked with him with Airdrie before, and just the interest was always there, and it's always good to see a friendly face.
Great. Tell us about that connection that you had with Ian and also Scott as well through Airdrie. Is that a big draw for you? I think I'm probably pointing out the obvious there.
Aye, obviously, like it's good because you know somebody and you know the way they play, and it's just I work hard for them as well, as I'm sure as all the other boys. But it's that draw. It just pulls you. You just want to go to somewhere that you know you'll do well. What
style of football are you expecting, having the fact that you've got a kind of history with the management team, but also we've got our own kind of structures here?
I watched a few games and just looks very attacking, and it appeals to me because I'm a striker. I want to score goals, and if we're creating chances, then I want to be the one that puts it away.
Every time when a new player comes, when it's a defender, they look at clean sheets. When it's a goal scorer, they look, what's his stats like? Decent, given that you've been on loan at Airdrie, you've been on loan at up at Metho as well.
Yeah.
A team mostly at the other end of the league, but still a good goal scoring ratio. How do you feel you've done in these periods?
It was good. It was a great experience. It's always good to get out at this age. You need to be playing games. There's no point in me sitting about and just playing twiddling my thumbs even. I loved every bit of it. It's always good. You go for the highs Airdrie, getting close to getting promoted, and then you go for the lows, getting relegated Raith 5. But overall, it's a good experience.
What do you take from each of these loan periods? Because it's a real tricky balance for you lads that come out on loan. You know, you're trying to impress your parent club. You're trying to make an impact for the supporters that are giving you their backing, but it's a bit of a rock and a hard place.
It's just you're out there just to get experience, get minutes under your belt, and as you say, like the amount of players that will just give you advice, and it's up to you if you want to listen or not. But these players, they've done it before. They've been there. They've been at my age, and it's always good to listen. I'm always open to new things. Great.
You've barely been here long enough to open your training kit, and you've already been on to us for RaithTV password so that you can watch some of the back games. How much have you seen of Raith Rovers over the recent times?
Just a few of the games, the Premier League games, no, the
Premier Cup.
The Premier Cup. That been watching that, and to be fair, it just attracts you, doesn't it? You just want to play in these games, and just can't wait.
Great. What about the dressing room? Any familiar faces or any homework that you've done? I know you'll have guys like Dan Armstrong, Dylan Tate down at Kelly are obviously fondly remembered here.
I played with Ross when he was at Kelly as well. Played with him for a few years, and then obviously Ethan Ross pretty much grew up playing against him every week. So it was good. It's good to see friendly faces.
What about as Raith Rovers fanatics, we still love coming into the stadium, and particularly the stuff we do around about the place when it's a beautiful day and there's nobody here. The place looks fantastic. What's it like as a player when you walk up the stairs and you look at a new environment, you look at the stands and you think, I could have some of this? What was your impression of Starks Park?
It's a great stadium. It looks really tight and loads of history close to the fans as well. So that's always good. And I played here once with East Fife last year, and the atmosphere was amazing. So
great. What about yourself? Tell us about your skills. Tell us about your attributes. Give us your CV. Keep in mind we do the commentary as well, so I'll be ticking these off as a commentator. If you underperform, I'll be telling you.
I'm a good goal scorer. Work hard off the ball, so it's just I work hard off the ball, and I'll just do everything I can to help the team.
What's your biggest skill set? Are you a poacher? Are you a 6-yard box player? Are you somebody that's going to put for distance? You good in the air?
Bit of
everything. Well, more than happy with that.
Hopefully.
That's a pretty good CV you're painting there. Great. What are your aspirations with your time at Raith Rovers? Beyond scoring goals, what's do you see the next kind of step being in your career?
At this club, I think there's no reason why we can't challenge. Look at the table, and there's some good sides, but who says that we can't challenge for it? And that's what I'm looking forward to.
How long's your initial deal?
It's 6 months till January, but obviously if I do well, then I could get extended.
Can you stay here and get extended? Well, if we're doing well, we'll be chasing that up. Let's just finish with what I always do with a new player and say, Raith Rovers fans listening in, watching in, what's your word to them?
Just keep an eye out. We're going to be pushing for it every day. We're going to be working hard on the training pitch, and we'll try and show up every weekend for you.
Going to really look forward to seeing you playing on Saturday against Cove. Welcome to Raith Rovers.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.